Hey fishermen, Aqua Duelist here, and today I'm giving you guys not 5, but 7 generically good, insanely powerful water monsters, or just water support cards in general. All these cards are mostly generic, for the most part. I came up with 2 rules when I decided to do this video. One, not including needle fiber, because we all know needle fiber is stupidly good. And second, I decided to use no packages or engines because honestly I felt like I could do a whole nother video on that. Mouth's getting a little dry, so you might hear me sip on a slushie a little bit. But we're going to go ahead, jump into this, guys. Please make sure that you guys subscribe. It really would help the channel out. And yeah, let's do this. So first off, Bear Statue of the Torrent. Bear statues are just always good, and locking your opponent into only special summon water monsters can be extremely detrimental because right now there's no water decks seeing play, at least for the meta. So, I mean the only rogue deck you really gotta look out for is Paleo Frog. So yeah, but nonetheless, Bear Statues just always good, always have been. Although now I feel that they're just more as, side deck tech cards rather than, or, even main decking isn't that bad. But they used to be a standalone deck, even though that's not really a thing anymore. These are, Bear Statues still good, so really good water stun card. Now, I decided to include Swap Frog, even though it's part of the Frog engine. It does have some, use outside of it, and with this, you can discard a water monster to special summon it, so it can be an extender right there, and then you get to Foolish Burial a level 2 or lower, water Aqua from the grave. It doesn't, you're not locked into sending frogs. There's other stuff you can send, and one little combo I like is basically, let's say I have this, a water monster I can send, and a Grail Slime Jr. Well, I can special summon this, send the Grail Slime Jr., or send a Grail Slime Jr. from the deck to the grave, bounce this back, and then I can special summon, or I can normal summon the Slime Jr. in my hands to special summon the one from the grave and this, so I get another Foolish Burial off. So yeah, kind of like a 2-card combo right there to get 3 bodies out on the field. So that's pretty freaking cool. And you can go to Needle Fire plays there, but yeah, there's just other stuff you can do with it outside of frogs. So I think this card is just insanely powerful. And as time goes on, as we get more level 2 or lower Aqua monsters that are water, this card can get better. Now, the next 2 cards I want to mention, they're spells, and they also kind of work with swap. So that's why I'm saying, swap can get a whole lot better. First one is Surface. This is basically a monster reborn for any level 3 or lower fish, aqua, or sea serpent. So yeah, you can basically special summon back whatever you send on swap. So that's why I'm like, swap's really good. That card's insanely powerful, and I don't think really people realize just how strong it is. But there's besides swap, we do actually have quite a bit of other monsters that fit that criteria for this card that are actually just good, that you want to basically just special summon back. So this 3 of these and a monster reborn is technically 4 monster reborns, and that's 4 monster reborns right there. That's pretty freaking good. I mean, that's not like how Lunalights used to have access to 9, but that's still stupidly good having 4 monster reborns. So yeah. Now, next card I want to mention, it's a spell, and it is Salvage. So this lets you get any 2 water monsters from your graveyard with 1500 attack or less, add them back to your hand. Really good, just card for recycling. Technically, +1 in card economy, because you're getting 2 for 1, even though it's from the grave. Just really good. Helps with grind games. Can add back both of your Bear Statue and Swap, so that's 2 insanely good monsters right there that this card works with. So, yeah. just really good. And guys, I promise I'm okay. My mouth's just drying out. It's been a long day. So next, I have a couple extra deck cards here, and first card is totally awesome. How could I not mention this card? Like, this card is stupidly freaking good. It's insane. It's back at 3, and it's awesome. It's a negate. It's great. And then what's nice if you actually summon this, with using level 2, Aquas, rather than just summoning it off of Bahamut Shark, which that's basically rank 4 decks can make this or get this out. You can use a standby phase effect to detach and summon a frog from the deck. So you could summon a dupe, effectively forcing your opponent to attack the dupe, giving you some protection, or you can send the dupe to negate, and then you can set the card that you negate to your field. And then if this goes to the grave, you get to add a water monster from your grave to hand. And if you wanted to, you could send this back to your extra deck. But this card's at 3, so yeah, 1 in the grave doesn't matter. Possibly 2 in the grave is fine. So yeah, this thing is stupidly good. Like, how could I not mention it? This card's awesome. It kicks ass. So next, I want to mention Marincess Coral Enemy. This card is kind of like a weird in-between of like salvage in a way. It's basically surface with salvage's like attack requirement. It's weird. So any 2 water monsters to make, and you get special summon a water monster in your grave 15 attack or less to a zone it points to, and you're locked into water monsters for the turn. So that's that shouldn't matter too much. But, we can use this to basically get swapped from the grave, or, bear statue from the grave, or just any good water monster 15 attack or less. There's quite a bit, actually. Yeah, like, this thing is just nice. It's like a cool little extender, kind of. And, I just felt like I had to mention it. I love this card. It's awesome. And then lastly, I have a Syncro, and it's not Trish. I have White Aura Whale. This card is absolutely awesome. It's a level 8 Syncro, so the fact that it's level 8, shouldn't be too hard to make at all. And, when it's summoned, you blow up all attack position monsters your opponent controls. You basically get to attack 2 monsters if, your opponent still has any. And, 2800 attack, and if your opponent if this thing basically gets destroyed, it special summons itself back by banishing a water monster from your grave, and it comes back as a tuner. So that's pretty freaking cool. There's some weird little things you can do there. Syncro up, make needle fiber. It's just really freaking cool. It's nice because it's kind of like a board nuke. It can help close out games. The attacking twice is only, on monsters remember. It's been a little bit since I used this, and I'm just getting back into using this because I'm playing a really weird, like, synchro variants of, like, Aqua actresses with frogs. Don't worry, I'm not using Runtone to synchro. I'm not stupid, so. But yeah, just honestly, I feel like one of the best, water synchros. I said one of the best. Trish is still really freaking good. Trish is probably a little better than this, but, well, it's debatable. Yeah, it's still really freaking good. So, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope, you guys found, kind of learned, something here with, these just insanely good, just water support cards. And guys, don't forget to harpoon that like button, harpoon that subscribe button, comment any comments y'all have. If you guys want me to do, another video on just generically good water cards, go ahead and let me know. If you guys think that there was, cards I should have mentioned in this video, go ahead and drop those, because I'll probably mention them in the next one, if I do one. And, yeah, guys, don't forget to also check out my Instagram, link in the description to that down below if you guys want to see what I'm doing, in between making videos, or, get sneak peeks at some video stuff that I'm going to do. You can check that out, and I will see y'all in the next video.